So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
Ooh.
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
What if she's just a consciousness in the cloud?
Mm-hmm.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Funny how that worked out.
Wait, what? You did? Elnashpir, why didn't you
Elnashpir.
sooner?
In this beer.
Ah, there you are, Lamati.
Got them queens just wombling about. With their FF9 music.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan. Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
Good God.
No chance.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
I mean, it's not about picking sides, it's about
We have come no closer
survival
to
at this
seeing
point.
eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible.
Let me say only this then. Zeralja
Sounds all
will
too
use
well.
any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. Unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
How do you go to the upper levels? I don't see stairs.
stairs. How
The
bright
portals-
prehistoric, you know.
Do you see the glowing pattern over yonder? That's an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions were found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. Are they also made from strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrop. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls.
Oh, so electrop is like an ore. It's not like a power source.
By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrop can be used to convert lightning energy to those of the other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. Conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. It is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if converted to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating air with wind and projecting light with lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. This shop over here, what does it sell? This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? Can't imagine what they taste like. Come, you must sample something. Choose one, and I will purchase it.
The long rectangular bar you might be interested in. But
Oh,
I'm gonna go the
chocolate.
yeah, man.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I'll
go
pick
black
that
and
one.
yellow tin. Cultivated steak.
Oh my god, this
Okay.
is a nutrient bar.
Goddamn fake steak, but I think I'll take it. I'm gonna have the steak like you, Alexa. I'm starving. Yeah, Wookle Matt's having the steak as well, so same as me.
Oh, right, I see.
She's
So
fit
I
to
chose
make
the
some
bar.
gains, dude.
All right, here I go. I've never had meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavoursome like Ronick. And the spice would give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day.
Huge.
What's your favourite food, if you don't mind me asking? Why do you wish to know this?
What if she's a robot?
I said that, didn't I? My favourite food? Is it such a difficult question? I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labour to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else.
Oh,
Little Lizzie.
there's this little gremlin dude. Oh, well, it's a little spy, isn't it, for, what's his face, Zara?
Yeah.
It was a little mini lizard, though. That was a kid, right?
Oh, could be Zeralta's little mini-me.
What if Zeralja is a kid, man? Oh, that changes things, for God's sake. Because what example are we setting to that kid, man?
Next, I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it'll be educational for you as well. Would the two of you mind accompanying me?
Assume the NPCs don't ever sit down with you.
I know. I need your Carby to movies in my face. You should see your Carby.
Just invite ourselves in, it's all good.
I mean, she's the queen.
I guess.
Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course. Friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. Okay.
Something wrong with the boy.
How has Milos been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me?
God damn.
My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. Oh dear. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk around and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, does she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need.
If you have nothing that can help the poor kid, man.
I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him. Perhaps treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who've met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure.
Etheric imbalance.
The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment is no coincidence in the number of cases. No coincidence the number of cases have risen dramatically these past 30 years. I'm sorry, Isadora. I must be going. Promise to make a proper visit next time with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you, Queen Sphene. And he's asleep again.
It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon. So be a good boy for your mother and for me.
Goddamn, does look governmental as hell, doesn't it?
It does.
Looks like a pretty airport.
Attractions
Oh.
everywhere you look. What's that?
Maybe he's getting his
An
ID
infusion
skinned.
station.
Oh.
It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
God damn.
Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
The work of the Essenes, perhaps?
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
Okay.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Neat.
One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before.
Yeah, so it's literally lightning charge, isn't it?
Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing.
Damn.
Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
But you seem to have plenty of it now.
Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Of course, Lindblom. FF9
They
reference to.
deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
Jesus, man.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
The people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Certainly is.
Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Yeah, man. Do we have spare souls for the baby? How can you bring a baby into this world without spare souls?
Would it be possible to do away with the system?
Preposterous.
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamulja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls.
She's talking about like she knows what the Mamulja are, you know.
But if we defeated Zoralja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me.
Oh.
There's something that I need to tell you.
You see, there's more to this man, isn't there? Oh, God.
Hmm.
I'll just wait for the guy to sort off, man.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
Ah!
Well, it was lovely showing you around.
No, look, it's gone now, man. Tell us.
Of course. Of course. Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zoralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you Tuliyollal.
It's the second time she's mentioned this. What's her reaction?
I'd like that very much.
Oh, well, maybe. Okay. No, it wasn't anything suspicious. Like she can't leave this place or something, you know, I was thinking maybe. Look at us being all suspicious. That was in real life.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
Oh.
Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Ooh. Oh, I've got a terrible feeling about this thing. She seemed regretful, but then she has a little smile after saying that. I have no idea what the hell to make of this fiend, man. I have no clue.
Yeah, we do
She
know
could, like,
that
oh, God.
there is the fear of Zoralja harming her family, though.
That's what I mean. She seems to have about 7 different motives. We only know like 2 or 3 of them.
Yep.
Oh, God. And I don't like it at all, man.
Planis,
Look.
look, over there. It's little Lizzie boy.
Little baby Zalul.
A Mamulja child. What are they doing here?
He doesn't have a little thing in. He's legging it.
He doesn't have a what?
Doesn't have a little headpiece on. He's not a very good spy.
Hi.
He's dressed quite poor as well. Compared to... Not dressed like the rest of the citizens, you know?
Yeah. You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Zoralja? Yes.
It's baby Zoralja, man.
The blue scales of the Boniwa and the features of the Hobigo? Can't be a coincidence.
Galool Bakul.
I'm like, why does that look like a freaking graphics card, by the way?
Tradesman's just a giant...
It literally did, didn't it?
Giant GPU. Maybe it is. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
So, this is True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment, I guess.
I mean, it's
I
the
wonder if
engine of
that's
the whole place.
Arcadian. I wonder if that's the Arcadian, the raid.
Ooh.
Hello, little child.
We need a rat. You alright, mate?
Ah! Ah!
Wee!
I didn't see you there.
Alright, mate.
Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. Why does he look sad?
I don't know.
A bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Is this another one? Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? Yes.
Nod.
So it is. Alright then, lead the way. What is this place? You're meant to relax here. It isn't working for me.
Yeah, but where's the tacos?
Hey, what's your name?
No.
Doesn't have one, maybe?
I think you just mute.
So you're still not inclined to talk? He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you.
Look, he's just shy.
You know him? After a fashion. But never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? I'll talk in a minute. Adorable as they are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special Her Majesty. I'll prepare one with liquor for the boy too. Oh, without liquor, that said, right?
Yeah, without you.
Thank God, I read that wrong. The design on this NPC is amazing, dude.
Yeah, she looks badass.
Like, seriously. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Cahciua, but we ran into the child on the way, and he led us here. In that case, go and have a chat with the Big Tassos up there. He'll show you to a fun place.
Creepy old music again.
Wonderful. They're here.
Oh, for God's sake, it's just the floating head Cahciua again.
Yeah.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
What's up, Grilly?
So, little step.
My little star
Cahciua
baby.
might just be a consciousness uploaded to a cloud, man.
Amazing.
To a cloud system.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to suspect.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's an old
Our
cliche,
members
isn't it?
Here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an
Oh,
overview
God, there's-
of your duties.
Okay, so I
He
assume
just
that's
has to be
gonna
showing off his gains, man, as he's on his computer.
It's Genalt. Which would
Well,
be for
it's
Geralt.
provisioning.
Yeah.
Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya?
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
Looks like Erenville has a tail there.
Oh,
Earring.
oh.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own. That sort of thing.
That sort of
And
thing.
among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
Preservation.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
What the hell, man? Now they're so smart. That's like
Said
ridiculously.
power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal.
I was going to say this reminds me of like the power of like Ascians and Ancients and maybe Allegans,
Though
but
the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
yeah, man, it's beyond us.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. But they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
Oh my god.
The earring is a USB.
Oh, you didn't know? Well,
Oh my
as a
God.
precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
An electrope earring, man.
The earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
Just say yes.
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
Oh god.
This could contain anything.
It's gonna also raise a lot of questions about you, Grilly. Questions we don't need.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who found it out. It's believed that they were Malala.
Milala is in Lalafell in this world.
Lalafell.
Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations. This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly
That's why they
pursued.
dropped off Krilly through the portal.
Yeah, man.
If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion.
Oh dear.
Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
They might still be around. Don't be sad, Grilly.
Sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Oh my god.
Yes, please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
Oh god.
I should also like
jeez.
to peruse
I'm
the
not
data.
gonna say, I'm not gonna say
Where
what
the
I'm
joining
thinking.
of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Was that a cat? Was that a cat pun?
If you like,
Peruse.
examine your
Is it?
I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
I've been
Nope.
meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
Oh.
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
What else he doing? Just
So
etching
you
in?
think so too? But what is he doing here?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
God, he just gets worse and worse, man.
He's just an actual piece of feces, isn't he?
Cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together.
But if he's the only Hubigo,
This all
who's the
happened
mother?
when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
What's his name?
Zoralji.
Galulja.
What?
That's a
It
bit.
was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle.
Oh,
His
right.
grandfather.
So she named him. Right,
have.
okay.
It's a fine name.
Not like the community named him, I guess.
Hmm.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual. At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
Maybe he's a little badass.
See? That's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts. This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days.
What's he like, man? Little galool?
He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zorolja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing,
Yes,
I'd be
Wookiee
glad
Rat.
to take him in like Papa did for me.
Assuming he's willing, yeah.
Little
But
galool.
seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
Of course it would, man. His dad's not exactly doing anything. Oh my god, where's he gone? Who's
Who's
listening?
that?
Who's little galool?
Little galool.
Mini Jaja.
Oh dear. It's Galulja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
This is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
He's gonna go grass.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
I don't think he'll go grass, to be honest.
I don't think
Wait,
he will now.
Lamaji. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search.
And what's his dad ever done for him, you know?
Let's go find the child.
God damn.
By the way,
This should suit the chest.
do you know what's a bit strange? You were saying before that this track, and I said it as well, it sounds like the old Ghanaian radio that we saw, you know?
Yeah.
Freaking crazy observation. But have you noticed how Sphene,
Yeah.
she has hair that covers the center of her head, dude?
You think she's hiding something?
I mean, like a galleon eye or something. Like it's just it's two things that have kind of like reminded me of the Galleons. This zone. The Galleons were always big in like technology, not so much in magic. Well, not at all in magic.
Not at
but
all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We've got a lot to learn about there still, I think.
If Galulja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds is still no place for a child. Agreed. While Kryl and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search.
It's a good
I
damn...
wonder what on earth that where all the electricity comes from, look. But have you seen it? It's a town.
He's actually got a town under it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what we're talking about, man. They got them calamity that forced them all to... picnic, you know? What? Oh my god, he's off.
There he is.
He's going off on one, he's fuming. You look at the little Jeff flowing quietly without being noticed. Oh god, here we go again. Alright, man, Sophie, you got the net. I'll cover the back entrance. Alice's got the tear
Come
gas.
a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
Oh, look at him.
What is he doing? Oh my
He's got
god.
two napkins.
He's got little
So
mates.
he's looking after those little ones.
Oh my god, he's so precious.
Smile.
Gululja.
Oh my god. It's his protector.
What? A sentry?
Yeah, but that's an old outdated sentry, isn't it?
I guess so.
Run, Galuja, run!
No, he doesn't need to, man. It's looking after him. Look at him.
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
I want to talk to the boy.
Little outdated droid, man.
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Gululja. I'm sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy. Do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith.
Villains! Her.
But
Oh. My father is a piece of...
I want to get to know her too.
Huge.
She's your auntie.
Well, you're officially the kid. Look how happy she looked. You're officially the future king of...
If that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots.
Oh my god, that was adorable.
Smile, nod.
But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
God damn.
Vessel?
Here we go.
Otis is my friend.
Otis!
When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things.
Oh my goodness.
He's being mentored, man, by Otis.
How to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
Sounds much more human than machine, doesn't he?
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Our consciousness of like a knight or something.
How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself. Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
There you go, man. Of course, it had to be the Knights of Alexandria,
You're
man.
Captain of the Knights?
If you go in Final Fantasy 9.
You seem different from the other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Gululja with whom you wished to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane. But ere I regale you, we must take a repast.
Please, I'm really hungry.
Oh, well, in that case, galool.
All right. A repast it is.
She's already anti-Wuklamat. Can't say no to my nephew.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
That's so cute as well, because I'm getting a nephew in a few days.
I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
Oh my goodness.
This is how we handle business in Alexandria. Wonder if you can tell us if any Assassins ever showed up. On their reflection, you know.
This is the kind of things families do, Gulja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds.
Families used to do. So you ain't with your family? Yeah, me.
Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Connor and the head of Reason occasionally joined in, and Zeralja spoke when he was spoken to.
You see that you have two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other is my father's?
No, both are our father. He's what people call blessed siblings. I'm a Mulja with two heads. Zeralja is his true-born son, while Connor and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less of a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of resolve taught me that.
Family. Where? Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family, even though you don't share the same blood?
That's a good question. What about you? I mean, the Scions are our family, literally.
Yeah, I think so.
I do, and they're very dear to me. 3, 2, 1, click.
I mean, what else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to meet him one day.
So, Galulja, I'm hoping that we could be a family too. You and I? Won't you tell me about yourself?
You really want to know about me?
I do. I want to know all about you. The things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything.
Well, I would know all about you too.
That reminds me. We were hoping to hear your story too, Otis.
As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights.
We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity, right?
Indeed. Earlier still... then when I resumed this mechanical form, or assumed this mechanical form, 54 years ago to be exact.
Then you used to be a normal person.
Yeah, man, he's uploaded to this machine, maybe. Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a knight of Alexandria.
So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you were, an actual person. How is this possible?
It is only natural that you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. Nod. The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties the King and Queen and their only child, Her Highness the Princess. But then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrob. Thus was our kingdom drawn into war with its neighbour. Lindblom, right?
Is that what she said?
I think so. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen among them. And for a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen, that at her behest we even took in refugees from the enemy nation. Sounds familiar. She actually 400 years old, that Sphene? Or she a cyborg of some kind or something? But sadly her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning. One day she collapsed and passed away.
How tragic.
Did she now, man? Can't we show him like a photo of Sphene? Aye. Never was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb worthy of her memory.
Where is this tomb?
Yet I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientists had successfully extracted her soul. That's what I'm talking about. Dun dun dun.
Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul?
Got it in a bottle, man. Our flesh may wither and die, but as long as we are remembered, we may live on. This age-old belief had always comforted our people, but as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrobe. Ooh. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. Ooh, the grim music in the background, man. God damn. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I'd become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. Damn. So it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. Oh God, man. The Endless, they are called. Damn.
If your tale is true, then the queen that your people brought back to life,
And this
it wouldn't be Sphene, would it?
Yeah,
Three,
by
three,
name.
One click.
Might as well call her out by name, you know. Oh, so you know her. So you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. But she's still so well loved by everybody, man. It's just got sinister undertone, though. I haven't met her myself, I confess, not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Wah, 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 wah. No, it's like, it's not even funny, dude. It's kind of creepy. Just endlessly reviving the same person over and over. Thing is she like a machine on the inside with like a human shell, if that makes sense? Like, just like dolled up to look like a person? Or is it actually a person and they found a way to like insert memories or like grow a clone over and over again or something, you know? I don't know, man. Something ain't right.
The Endless. So all this time, Sphene wasn't alive?
She lives, yet she does not. It is admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive.
No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even think about death. Everyone sees that the Queen doesn't change, but they just accept it.
While there should be as many Endless as those who have died, I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sphene is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. While I do not understand the finer points, my life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, then it would be over for me, much like being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you'll agree.
So it has to be a biological form.
Right, yeah.
An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the air. I guess so.
Damn air, man, yeah.
For now, let's end what we've learned with Krile and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. We're getting a meanwhile here.
Oh god, it's erenville. Got them Erenshippa, whatever his real name is. Why is he pogging?
Nahe, is that
He
you?
recognizes him. Oh, her.
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too
Ellen
long, my
Nespia.
friend.
Ellen
That was
Nespia.
it.
Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Oh,
Your mother?
gone. Knew it.
Sorry, but what was she like again?
No.
Knew it, man. She's not alive, is she?
It's cahciua. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
And this is how he's got to find out, man. God's sake.
It's not ringing any bells.
You know how this works, Erenville.
Can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Oh.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Oi, oi, oi.
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for cahciua. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's cahciua?
God damn.
He must know.
Yeah.
This cannot be.
She was taken out, man.
The memories of the departed are taken away.
Yeah, so the ones who know who she is are the people who don't have those stupid little chips, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mespia, where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you? Do you hear me? Say something, would you?
God damn.
Why on earth wouldn't she tell him?
We just didn't... She just doesn't want to, you know?
Find out.
She just doesn't want to tell him. I mean, she was just putting it off, wasn't she? Man, so dude, this is crazy though. Okay, so how are we assuming that this works, man? Because it seems unlikely that Sphene is just like a very convincing humanoid machine, right? Probably not. Probably not. That doesn't feel very likely, right?
But that's the point. The endless they have to have a biological factor to them to be endless.
That's what I'm saying.
So they can be continuously harvested if their vessel dies.
So is she just like clone grown over and over? And then like the soul is reimplanted in her every time?
I guess so.
Because if we were assuming that, man, don't you have like the memories of like, and they said that she's perpetually young. So as soon as she gets to like what, I don't know, 28th birthday or something.
I mean, we at least know that she's at least 300 years old because that's how old that guy was, right?
Yeah. I just wonder how many times she's died is what I'm saying. If it's been 400 years and say she doesn't age past like 27, 28 or something, does she just like self-delete? You know? And like start over again? Like how the hell, like what's the actual mechanics of that?
Mm-hmm.
And how many memories does she have of like lives lived, you know?
My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts.
Okay, nobody act weird. No, nobody be awkward.
Sphene, what are you doing here?
Whenever somebody says that.
Visiting my people. Are you doing the same, perchance? I suppose we are, yes.
Yeah. Oh god, we're acting weird.
Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Could we have a word in private?
Who wants to live forever? Wow, Sphene.
So, you know about the Endless? While we may not discuss it openly, my people have surely noticed that I haven't changed in hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. The Endless are as dear to me as my living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far we've managed to do so, but should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. Energy? I don't understand the workings of it all, but is there something we can do to help? Then... would you be willing to come to become Alexandrian citizens? What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed. I suppose you cannot. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is it you want? The same as you, of course, to protect my people. And your souls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, the energy that they need, it's going to be the souls, isn't it? Let's be real. And be precise, would you?
This I cannot say. I do not ask that you understand or like me, but I wish had been born on the same side of it. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Svein.
What the hell is going on?
Damn it. Well, I think we've kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about this conversation with Svein. I don't want to risk causing him pain.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphene.
Ah, 'tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
Now you look fine, mate.
All right. If that's how you feel, we won't force you.
You got very dark,
Rest
also.
assured, we'll visit with Gululja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
Hope this guy doesn't die horribly.
Yeah, me too.
I've been looking all over for you.
Oh.
Oh, she's one of the twins. What's
Yeah,
happening?
one of the rebels, man. I forget her name.
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
She's the loud twin.
It's Zeralja. He marches to Vanguard.
We need to set these people up with lick pails, man.
Yeah, man.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us.
Oh, okay. So even if we had.
Wirecutters at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Stay calm. Cahciua has yet to be alerted, yes? Take her to the back room as fast as you can.
He's pegging it. Okay.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliyollal.
It's going to be jammed, isn't it?
Soon.
Otis, I need you to keep Gululja safe.
You needn't ask.
Where is Vanguard, by the way?
That was the dungeon?
I want to go with you.
Oh, no chance,
Absolutely
child.
not. A battle's no place for you.
I'm not having you die on my watch. Absolutely not. I like you already.
Little Lizzie.
Gululja, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance.
Hey, Otis is good with kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
He's had a good mentor.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good.
Kona's preparing the nukes.
How's the situation in Tuliyollal?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
Oh.
They'll be ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Sorolja. And we will finish this once and for all.
Yeah, but he can res infinitely. Unless you like dip his head in magma or something. I mean, surely there's like a limit.
Can we just smash the thing first?
Just dip his head in molten anything.
Oh my god, he's just there?
You were gonna mully him. Hot.
Sorolja!
Oh, there's the sister.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hello.
Wait.
I was trying to laugh about it. Hey guys,
You disappoint me, Uklamat. We are foes, yet you had my admiration for defeating Father and claiming the throne. But instead of coming for me, you gallivant with the resistance. Do I intimidate you?
Gallivant. It's making my favorite word.
I am here, brother. I did not run nor hide. I have come to kill you.
God damn.
Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
And will you settle it one-on-one? Or call upon all and sundry yet
How
again?
dare he?
What I'm saying.
How dare he? He's got multiple lives.
Not
All this
that it
OP.
will make any difference.
He'd refuse to fight it without all that gear, man.
Yeah.
No. Like Papa did, I'll face you alone.
Multiple lives and power-ups.
No. Pay to win.
Really? You believe you stand a chance? Have you forgotten how it ended for Father?
Yeah, but Galool didn't know what you
I
were.
remember you couldn't win without relying on other people's souls.
Get him told, Wuklamat.
Alone, I may be weak, but so are you.
Ooh.
So be it. Do not regret your decision. Release her.
Oh, thank you.
Run.
I thought I was done for.
Oh, for God's sake.
You don't.
Oh,
Oh!
Dude.
Look at him. Look at him.
I know.
He's just an absolute... He makes Bakul look like a bloody Jesus figure.
Had you let her die, you could have dealt me a telling blow. Your compassion will be the end of you.
Your overconfidence will be the end of you.
I'm not letting anyone else die.
Whew. She was quick there, man.
God damn.
Go on, Wookie. Let's go.
And you will never surpass Papa.
God
But
damn.
I have. With these very hands, I slew him.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
like
it.
a goddamn
Everyone
pussy you
in the
did.
veins,
His
man.
body may be gone, but his spirit lives on in us.
The Yokui's delusion is catching, I see.
It's no delusion. Papa's love for Tuliyollal gives me strength even now. Ah!
Go, go.
Look at him and he's trash.
Come, let's get this over with. For my people and SPHENE'S.
How gullible you are. All of this is SPHENE'S doing.
Ooh.
Her objective is to harvest all life outside the barrier. Our interests happen to align, hence our alliance.
Why did she look so sad then when she was actually in Tuliyollal?
Liar!
Looking at the attack.
SPHENE would never do that.
The King of Resolve speaks the truth.
Oh, bloody hell.
How did she?
The attack on Tural was no less my desire than Zeralja's.
You said you wanted none of this. It was a farce from the very start.
I think she's lying.
I know what's going down here, man.
Yes, I used you.
It sounds forced to me.
So it was all just a lie then? What you said about loving your people as family? About wanting to see them smile?
Well, no, that's true.
I do this for
Yeah,
them.
that's why she wants the souls.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry I deceived you, but I had no choice. If I'm to save my people, I must take the lives of yours.
Behold, Wuklamat, the benevolent Queen Sphene.
God damn. Okay, so it is actually like the cyborg option, where she just loads into whichever one she needs.
An illusion that orchestrated a massacre.
Endless, or machine, or whatever you are now, you bear the memories of the person you once were. You should still have a heart. When you speak of slaughtering my people, do you feel nothing?
Yeah, Otis said that she was an amazing queen.
I mean,
Yeah,
look.
when we saw her in Tuliyollal, exactly.
Nothing is dearer to me than my people. It matters not whether they are living or endless. As queen, I will do anything to protect them. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
They don't need to be doing this though, that's what I don't understand.
What exactly do you seek to do? What
Yeah.
are you protecting your people from?
Exactly. Like, they don't need bonus lives, so what exactly is going on here?
You stopped her from saying something.
Oh, for
there.
Christ's
Waste
sake.
your words. There is no turning back.
God damn it, dude! Because it just makes no sense. Oh my god.
Is this the strength that the love of Tuliyollal lends you?
Alright, yeah, you just landed the cheap shot, mate. Now you're getting all cocky.
Ruler walks a path of ruin. Tell me, which of us is worthy of their throne?
What a goddamn pussy.
I already know. It will never be you. As long as you think only of yourself, you'll never be worthy. You'll never surpass Father or me.
Get out!
Oh my god, man, clipped.
Did she get it?
She got the chip. It's malfunctioning. What now, dude?
You can't rely on souls anymore. It's over.
Yeah, watch him flee now, man.
Don't think you've won yet. Oh no, far from it. Give the order to the fleet. Raise
Look at him.
Tuliyollal to the ground and harvest every last soul. It is over for Tuliyollal. Your works, your people. All
Can't even keep his word.
ash before the day
Yep.
is
As soon as
done.
that thing was gone.
Yep, as soon as he lost his goddamn cheat code, man.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I'm not the only Dawn's servant.
Oh.
Let's hope Kona found a good way to protect the place.
I just want to see Cohen on a giant goddamn Terminator 2 style minigun. Just.
I see something now.
I don't see anything. No. Just pause on the first voice line for like a second and a half, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, here they come. It's like bloody Armageddon.
This isn't Tuliyollal. This is Shaloni.
Was it just everywhere? Oh my god, dude, those bikes are cool as hell.
They're coming!
They're coming! And yep. We in sync?
Yep.
Nice. Alright, man, Sheriff.
Well, come on then, you 10 bastards.
Get him told, man. Come. You suck.
I don't know better.
Oh, sure.
Say you're enjoying yourself.
She's ready to pop off.
I'm Head Sauro. Nothing gets a hunter's blood pumping like a little danger.
Well now, it seems we have that in common. I haven't felt this alive in a good while.
Men. I haven't seen you surely get some action, man. It's been a while. Oh my god, dude, this is sick. Nice electro, mate. Goddamn Billy the Kid popping off.
Oh, look at them shots, though.
He's insane.
That's the spirit. We promised Valkona we deliver him a mountain of scrap. And I'm not about to let these hollow men make a liar out of me.
Oh, now Duke. Hey.
Justinian. Arm it up.
The ones below are yours.
You got it.
Kid.
Wait, what do you mean below?
We can take out the ones in the sky, dude.
Look at them just flying.
He's a
Goddamn. He's a dragoon, so he can just fly.
Yeah.
Don't see that every day.
You don't hear somebody whistling Final Fantasy every day. Everyone's popping off in every zone, man.
Don't say that now.
They are popping off though, look.
Then crit on this side.
Yep. Hot.
Hardly sporting, and this despite our best efforts to thin the enemy ranks. While it's not quite what we had planned, I'm glad we chose to remain in Tural.
Also, Ryan just in the tent or something. I know there he is.
There he
It was
is.
an unexpected but welcome opportunity to join in the defense of this realm.
Hot.
And to his credit, Kona did ask very nicely. Still, it's a pity his brother had to delay our pleasure jaunt. But business always comes first.
Sweet.
Krilly and Raha are still back in the city, though.
Yeah, they're still back in the district, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they were hidden away at the headquarters, so... like the secret hideout, you know?
Yeah.
So you wanna see something?
Now.
No. Perfect. Here we go, man. I wanna know Kona, where's that minigun, dude?
Hopefully it's just like a huge defensive bubble.
That'd be pretty tight, but... Oh, nice. Okay, we got some retaliatory fire going. Yeah, look, we're ready for them this time.
Man, the battle sequences in this freaking expansion.
Actually kind of pop it off. Look at how crapping these cyborgs are when they don't have, like, the element of surprise.
Damn it! Come no closer, you bastards!
Don't worry, man. Bakul's gonna show up just now. Yes, here he is.
Dude, took 4 on 1 go.
He's a god. Bakul for Dawn saving.
That was a near thing. Are you all right? You save your life. Yes, I know.
Don't squander it.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to my rescue. Bakul Jaja.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's gone.
Yep.
Just making sure you're on screen.
Oh.
Still rings odd in my ears. The thank yous. But I could get used to it. Right. We're not done yet.
Love how the head of reason on him is just along for the ride.
Yeah.
It's clearly like Bakul's head of resolve that's actually calling the shots. In terms of like bodily movements. Let's go, man.
Our own against their infantry. But what of that monstrosity and its escort? If they start bombarding us with cannon fire, we'll have no means of fighting back.
Worry not. We have a countermeasure.
Oh, what is it?
You go, corner.
Wait, are they fetching the Ragnarok?
What the?
Oh, vrtra! That's who they called him, vrtra!
Dude.
A bleeding dragon.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, I didn't see this coming at all, dude.
Oh my
Look at
god,
that, man.
let's go,
It's
vrtra!
eviscerating everything. Listen to the sick beats.
Yeah.
Man, he's pretty Neo. Who's this man?
What in the navigator's name is it doing here?
Oh, we've made some interesting friends along the way. Getting around.
Tuliyollal has entered into an alliance with Radzat Han. A wise and timely decision on Valkona's part.
Hey.
Wow.
Radzatan.
Oh my god.
He's gonna giga. He's gonna giga beam it.
I was thinking mini azdaja might be coming.
Oh my god. Is Kodo gonna be down here now just going, oh. Yeah. Mini azdaja.
Tuliyollal shall never forget this debt.
Little azdaja. Can she even speak? She's wee. She's ready for warming.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
We will hold out, Lamachi.
Oh my god.
So keep your eyes forward. And do what only you can do.
Little azdaja, man.
Finish this. And return home, safe and sound.
Damn. Okay, man. We're still traumatized by these long cutscene sequences, but I feel like it's been a long time since one of them has given reason to be traumatized. They've been pretty cool. Oh my god, so far.
Shut up.
And I'm terrified now. We're back. Is he getting the call that is going terribly?
Report from the fleet.
Oh.
The enemy has offered unexpected resistance. We've been forced to withdraw.
Because we're trash, my lord.
Useless. All of you.
They're all useless, are they?
Apparently, yeah.
Just moneyed them. He's coming back at least. The poor twat. He's gonna mully him again.
Your Majesty.
Could just actually destroy the thing.
Enough of this! Enough!
God damn. Even Sphene with their dubious morals.
You wouldn't harm my people.
Out of my way.
God damn. He's out of souls. Spare parts, eh?
Have you gone mad?
When the army fails in its duty, it is the charge of the King of Resolve to clean up its mess. To achieve victory by any means necessary. Sorolja to Everkeep. Initiate court blood.
Oh god, what the hell is that?
Oh god, I don't like this.
Execute all civilians and commandeer their souls.
No!
What the? He's an absolute.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Oh god.
Please, Father, stop. Otis, you had one job.
Galool, I told you not to come.
If this child gets hurt, I riot.
You must flee, Galool. It isn't safe.
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere. I have to stop my father.
Go on, Galool. But don't die.
I am not your father.
Let him go.
Oh my god, dude. Wriggle for you, Galool.
A child as a shield. Have you no shame?
He's the most pathetic individual I've ever known in my life.
Release him at once, or you shall answer to me.
Pitiful relic. Kneel before your king.
Does he still have command protocols? Oh, for God's sake.
Now put down the child.
Otis? What's wrong?
Find me at the top of Everkeep. There, we will determine who is fit to rule.
Oh, because you lost this fight. Okay, so you want a rematch. You want a second attempt, right? Go refresh all your cooldowns. Like, what an absolute...
He took the kid.
I must protect them.
Jesus.
God dog, man.